Hi everyone, very excited that my Queen minifigs arrived today for the whole 36 people who have watched my video from yesterday. I had mentioned that they had not yet arrived. I thought they might have been another month, but as you can see, they have arrived here in Perth safely. And I just want to say a big shout out to Patrick from Amsterdam, who kindly sent these over to me. He got in contact after seeing one of my previous Live Aid videos and has made these up for me. So I'm going to drop a link to Rockin Bricks down in the description, and you can check out his website, and you can actually purchase a whole range of different sort of uh, rock celebrity musician minifigs. So yeah, so obviously we've got good old Freddie here, and we've got Brian, John, and Roger, and a Live Aid cameraman there. Oh, and this guy down here is actually Paul Young's guitarist. I'm going to get to Paul Young in a minute. And this guy at the back here, I've added some keyboards in the back here. A little bit of work to do on the keyboards. My friend Ryan's got some much better Yamaha stickers to make some proper keyboards with. But this guy at the back here is actually Queen's keyboardist. Spike Edney is his name, and he has been a keyboardist with Queen from about 1984, I think, and he was actually he was playing with the band on Live Aid on the day, and but his keyboards are sort of right up the back behind amplifiers and things like that, so the poor guy hardly gets seen. He does actually play Freddie's piano in Crazy Little Thing Called Love. So yeah, you can actually check him out about 1 second of him, I think, at the end of Crazy Little Thing Called Love. But anyway, that's good old Spike Edney, who's played for a whole range of different bands, from Toto. He's played with Bob Geldof, a whole heap of artists over the years, as well as, of course, Queen, which I believe he still does play with Queen with Adam Lambert. So that's pretty much the Queen. I'm going to spin this stage around and just talk a little bit about Paul Young. I've actually realised that I've made a mistake when I was building this stage. Some of the sets are actually in the wrong position, so when they come around, they're not actually in the right order. I don't know how I've managed to mess that up, but that'll be something else to fix later on. But anyhow, we have Paul Young here. And again, thanks to Patrick from Rockin Bricks, who has sent over this great minifig version of Paul Young. And for those who don't know Paul Young, he was massive artist in around the mid 80s, sort of 1984, and he sang Every Time You Go Away, a whole heap of other songs. And yeah, he was massive back then. He's one of my favorite artists. And I did manage to meet Paul back at the Astor Theatre in Perth, I think about 2015 or 2016, and had a bit of a yarn with him. It was only a 5-minute chat, but he did talk a little bit about Live Aid, and it was pretty awesome. He's also a big wine lover and wants to go down south next time he's here in Western Australia and check out some of the wineries down there. And he signed one of my records as well, so I was pretty wrapped with that. But Paul has a pretty impressive lineup of artists, and I actually didn't even discover this until, just doing this bit of research to make this specific video. This is his guitarist over here, who is Johnny Turnbull. He's actually played with the Eurythmics before, so he's a pretty cool dude. And over on the bass is Pino Palladino, who I believe has played with The Who, which is pretty impressive. Over on keyboards, up on this side, I believe this is Ian Cooley. And over on the keyboards on this side, what do you reckon of my mock-up version of these fancy keyboards here? Best I could do, looking at the keyboards from the video clip. But this dude here is Matt Irving. Rest in peace to Matt, because I discovered that he has passed away about 2015. He actually used to play with Manfred Mann's Earth Band, who had that song, the Bruce Springsteen cover, Blinded by the Light. So he was actually from that band. Drummer up the back here is Mark Pinder, and then backing artists George Chandler, Jimmy Chambers, and Tony Jackson. Now these two are George and Jimmy. They went on to form a band called London Beat. We may have heard of London Beat. They had a song very early 90s called I've Been Thinking About You. So yeah, I actually really like that band, and for all these years I've been watching Paul Young perform at Live Aid on the DVD. I didn't realise that these dudes are actually London Beat, which is pretty interesting to find out. This was the best I could come up with in terms of their outfits here. The middle guy is supposed to be more a pink suit, but red was the closest I could come out with my selection of uniforms. So that's the Paul Young band. And just before I wrap up, I just wanted to make a quick mention. I've got the theatre just next door here, and a few people have sort of, whilst we're on the subject of Queen, a few people have sent me some messages about making a Queen video clip with Adam Lambert in this theatre. So I have had some ideas. I've seen a few videos of some of their video clips, which I'd like to recreate. I'm here sort of backstage at the moment. Not much here. It's a few instruments. So, and I think Belinda Carlisle is sort of standing down there by herself. Yeah, all lonely. Empty theatre. So yeah, I'm going to basically pull this actually all comes out and recreate, rebuild the stage in there and try and match it up with some of those videos. They've got some pretty impressive lasers and stuff like that, so I'll see what I can do there to make that. So that's it in way of update at the moment. Thanks guys for checking out the video, and we're going to do some going to make up some Queen videos soon. Music video similar to the Elton John one, so stay tuned for that. Thanks everyone. Bye.